Hello and welcome to EBA Day TV, and today I'm speaking to Fiona Hamilton of Volante. So Fiona, we were talking about earlier about this idea of information agility. So can you give us a better description of that?
Well, I think what we see is that the market, whether it's the banks or vendors, over the past couple of years have been obsessing about data. When we actually believe what people are talking about is information, because data is a structure, it is pieces of, what is the payment, who are the beneficiaries, etc., etc. Whereas information is really the valuable piece. So it's how you communicate what that data means. And from an information perspective, you have to understand who the consumers of that information are, whether those are downstream or upstream applications, customers. So it could be the customer's applications or it could be human beings. So in considering information, you need to be able to understand how you want to deliver that information in the format with the meaning that is consumable by the endpoint, whether it's a person or an application. So we see the value chain as being, for example, in a SEPA migration, the fact that you can actually take what was a payment in a domestic ACH format and automatically translate that into the semantics of a SEPA message, whether it's a credit transfer or a direct debit. When you're doing things like customer onboarding, it's understanding that customer A may not want to adopt your particular standard, even though they want to instruct you to do the same thing as customer B. So providing the agility to take exactly the same pieces of information, but to do different things and deliver information back to the customer.
So, here at EBA Day, everyone's talking about SEPA migration and compliance with the SEPA regulation. Have you been talking to anyone about this idea of using information agility to help comply with regulations like SEPA?
Well, a lot of banks have issues with onboarding a customer. So, for example, they need to take the payment initiation instructions from a big corporate treasury that maybe have an ERP system like SAP or Oracle Financials that to date have just said, there's our format. How do we get that payment information, turn it into something which is compliant with SEPA, but maybe also with a domestic extension into that SEPA format. So in terms of having something which enables you to say, we will take care of that, you give us the basic information, it enables the customer to not have to deal with the intricacies of actually that migration. So it's actually a competitive edge for banking institutions to actually have some type of technology which enables that insulating layer where they can actually do that transformation process for an end customer without the customer having to do it.